Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way slightly further into Xibalba, and actually managed to find a teleporter that can send us back to Sevens if we so choose. And honestly, like, the last episode, I don't think I actually made all that much progress, but we managed to make it, I think it was like 2 or 3 more floors. I think it was like 2 or 3 more floors down into Xibalba. And you know what, I will call that a success. Okay, so what I want to... Okay, we got pull and fur. I don't need pull and fur, but whatever. After this, we can just do all physical attacks. Pretty much all these... Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have went and bought healing items. I should have bought more antidotes and stuff before I came back. Before I went back to Sumaru, before I came back to Xibalba, I should have actually bought a bunch of antidotes and stuff. Because obviously, since I'm at the end of the game, this is the final dungeon. There's no point in trying to enter the sweepstakes or anything anymore. Oh, and obviously money isn't really going to be particularly useful. Also, I feel like I probably should have tried getting, like, better... Maybe I should have bought better, like, weapons and armor and stuff, but whatever. We'll figure those out when we figure those out. We'll manage. We will manage as we are for now. Okay, so what we're going to do here... we're going to cast Maragidine. And we're going to cast Venom Bite. And then we're going to cast Malaquadine. And then John is going to swap over to... Actually, what did he learn? He didn't learn anything there. Okay, so now we're going to swap over to Durga and just fire off Zeodine. Pretty much, I'm only using Zeodine when these things turn up because, because they are weak to Zeodine, and that's the only electric spell I have. At least the only one I can think of that I have. Okay, my throw goes up another. Alright. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Like, I guess, did it know that Jun could just effortlessly destroy it with Zeodine? Because it just beelined him. So now we're just gonna... Okay. Okay, so, that's not great. But Akichi leveled up, so that's good. Okay, so, let's just double cast Diarahan and patch Tatsuya and Jun back up to full health. And... Okay, immediately step on a trap. And open a treasure chest and find an enemy. Okay, that is a group of 5, so that's a little bit of a concern. And they're Valkyries. I don't know what these are weak to, so, I don't know what they're weak to, so I'm just gonna fire off, like, my AoE. I'm gonna fire off my AoE abilities and hope one of them sticks. And Jun doesn't actually have his AoE ability yet. He doesn't have Magarudine. So, so he's just gonna do a single cast, and then we can also Diamond Dust with Maya. Okay, so they use Zandine. Okay, I think they're... Okay, they use Wind Slash, so I can only assume they're wind-based. But they're weak to fire, so that's good to know. Tatsuya just destroys them. Oh, and they're also weak... Oh, 10 out of 10. Are these things just weak to... I think they're just weak to magic in general. Okay, and they should give it good... Okay, Mysterious Amulet and 6,000 experience? What does this Mysterious Amulet do? This is the new question. Well, I misread it, but plus 8 to all stats? I'll lose 2 on Dexterity, but actually... You know what, no, she's the real main character. Maya, you take it. And also Maya's like... Maya's the, like, team-dedicated healer, so, I don't know. Maybe if I find a whole bunch of them. Actually, I imagine it's only... I imagine that... I'm pretty sure in each dungeon... words. I'm pretty sure in each dungeon there is one enemy type that only appears in, like, one treasure chest. And I imagine that that's the one encounter I get with Valkyries here. However, at the same time, if I can get more of those, I absolutely will. Because that wasn't a particularly... because that wasn't a hard fight. Like, it was an easy fight, and it was an easy fight that gave an amazing draw. So genuinely, pretty much if I can get access to that on the regular, that's fantastic. But I doubt I can. I highly doubt you can get multiple of those. Although, maybe if you go back to the abandoned factory you can find them, but whatever. Honestly, we could beat the game without it, but getting +8 to all stats is very nice. Oh, that's what those guys do. Okay, so the ones that are just called SS, those ones, I've looked at it, those ones will summon up weaker enemies. Which I guess makes sense, because they were like, since they would have been like high-ranking officials. Was in the last battalion, I guess. So let's just quickly revive Tat. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I guess we're just gonna punch our problems. We're just gonna punch the problems away for now. And there goes Jun leveling up again. Love to see Jun leveling up. And I should actually heal Tatsuya. And actually, no, I'll still have Maya heal. I was gonna say, I taught Mithra Meteorama when I fused it. Maybe I should have Lisa use it. But no, I can have Maya heal for a ton for basically nothing. So I don't really see much reason not to... Well, I don't see much reason to not do it this way. I also completely realised that I fused something with Estoma, and then... Like, I fused something with Estoma because it's meant to keep low-level enemies away, but I'm pretty sure that, like, I'm on level with these or lower. Actually, that's only 49. I might be able to use that. Like, I might be able to use Estoma to keep some of these enemies away, but at the same time, I don't actually know. Actually, it might be worth a try, so I'll use it once. So, let's try it once and just see, like, if it works. Well, how it works and if so, and it's a how and if, really, just a, does it work, and if yes, how well does it work? So, let's go and cast Estome. Avoid combat with low-level enemies. Am I a high enough level to dodge some enemies now? I think I might be. And into the Kimmy Hall we go. Okay, this has to do with Jun, because, well, Jun's theme is playing. Okay, so we have Lisa leaving. And Jun and Maya are still here. So I guess we're just waiting for Jun's dad to come pick him up. Is his mum gonna come pick him up? No. But his... Okay, so... Jun, already wishing that Maya was his mother and not who actually is. Okay. Okay, so Maya says she'll walk him home. But instead, well, he arrives Jun's dad. However, Jun is, like, weird about it. It's just, like... why does Jun... Like, why does he always, like, hide this for some reason? But very clearly, it has an effect on him. Like, Jun really does go through it here. Okay, so, his mother's someone else. We've already seen who his mother is. Okay, so, with that, we can now just head on further. Okay, his father is further inside, and yeah, we still have to stop him. Yeah. Definitely different personality-wise. Maya needs some time to think. And Lisa realizing that, hey, that's the exact guy from the clock tower. So yeah, so basically, Lisa is actually starting to piece things together. You know, now that I actually give it any thought, I think Lisa genuinely makes more. I think Lisa genuinely makes more discoveries and figures more stuff out than most members of the investigation team do in Persona 4. Like, like that is, like I'm not even joking there. Like, realistically, also Estoma is making this so much more tolerable as I immediately just like run into like 10 different things, and also apparently. Okay, apparently everywhere else is a dead end, so let's head into the Manic Hall. Manic Hall? Okay, so, we still haven't caught up to them. He must be pretty far ahead. We have the four skulls, but he has quite a lot of the ideal energy stored within it. It would be quite a problem if he awoken the people living here. So are we close to the goal or not? Okay, so Jun thinks they are, like, really far away. Lisa thinks they're fairly close. And Ikichi is dead certain. And this is actually kind of interesting. Jun says they're much further ahead. Ikichi thinks Ikichi thinks we're pretty much right next to them, and Lisa doesn't really care. And Maya says they're just around the corner. Pretty much, this actually determines how long the remainder of this dungeon is, I think. Because, like, I genuinely think, like, I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure that it actually goes on the logic of whoever you agree with, because Varuma, it pretty much just makes the dungeon longer or shorter. So I'm going to agree with Maya and say, yeah, they are, like, really close to, and just go, yeah, we are really close to the end here. Options are split now, 2 to 1 to 1 to 1, and we can now see what happens. Alright, I'll be totally honest, I don't actually know how much this affects and changes it. Like, I'm fairly sure that it has an effect, but I'm not sure exactly how much it does. Okay, so he got disqualified in Charisma. Okay, cool. Good to know, Akichi. Good to know that you aren't making the trivia team anytime soon. And apparently Estoma will... Wait, okay, maybe Estoma will... Actually, no, wait, these are a high-level enemy. These are a high-level enemy, and I took a ton of damage. We'll be okay. It'll be okay, it'll be fine. I'll just cast Meteorama on Lisa's turn. And now I'll cast Malaquadine. And Jun can cast Garudine. And Maya can... Alright, Maya starts Principality out. So Maya can swap back to Artemis and cast Diamond Dust, as per usual. Oh, and honestly, we should be completely fine here. Bufudine did decent damage. Okay, I think they're weak to physical attacks. Either that or they just resist fire. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just... Okay, yeah, they are definitely weak to physical attacks. Well, at least the back ones are. The one at the front might not be. Well, that's that down. One more shot should finish that off, and Maya just finishes off that one. 10 out of 10, and we are learning! Well, we aren't really learning, but like, I'm not really learning. I'm just kind of clicking the buttons and hoping it works. However, I could just Estoma my way through all of this, but I'm fairly sure that if I do that, I will actually just reach a point where, like, I think if I do that, I might actually be at a point where I'm, like, maybe too under-leveled. Because, actually, what levels are all these enemies at? Because I'm fairly certain that they're, like, mid to high level 50s, and I'm, like, level 53. 54, 57, 56. Okay, yeah, so they are definitely much higher level than I am right now. Fortunately, we can still just get through them without too many issues, I think. Especially when we can just, you know, especially when we can approach things with the age-old strategy of, what if I just hit them, though? And also, their magic does nothing to... like, as long as it doesn't... Okay, that's damage, actually. Also, again, Maya is just, like, immune to magic, pretty much. Like, Maya is effectively immune to magic, but is weak to all physical attacks. And after this, we should finish this off this turn. And with a 406 damage crit, big damage from Lisa. And we got 5,000 experience. If I do reach a point where I think I have to do grinding, I don't think it'll actually even take that long. Like, obviously, if I have to do grinding, I won't do it on screen, because honestly, that'd probably just be like, I don't know. I'm gonna say, like, minimum half an hour of just, like, speed up gameplay. While I'd probably just, like, throw a podcast on. And where do I go now? Okay, the effect of a stoma wore off. Also, I would like to thank the game for telling me that the effect of a stoma wore off. Okay, so let's just open this before we head on down. A Suki Kaja card, not too bad. Okay, so we have cool looking enemies here. We have nothing else. Okay. Tatsuya attempting to... Okay, apparently it didn't... Actually, apparently it was kind of happy about being threatened. Odd. Okay, gentle persuasion evidently did not work. Okay, yeah. As always, time to fight things. Okay, I'm... like... maybe... Now, just call it a hunch. But yeah, those things... Just judging by that color scheme, I was assuming they were phoenixes, and obviously, yes, that was immediately confirmed. So, well, I'm approaching it with the strategy of, I'm just gonna throw water at it. Because logically, throwing water at Phoenix should solve the issue of it. Okay, so Marakidyne hits the backline, isn't super effective, but does damage. Okay, they aren't... Okay, maybe they're weak to Earth. Either way, they are doing no damage. Like, they do no damage. Meanwhile, Tatsuya and Maya are just blocking all this damage. Meanwhile, everyone else is just taking the hit. Okay, that's not weak to Garudyne. Well, it wasn't quite the ideal scenario, but it'll be fine. Well, I will call that a success. I know 4,000 experience, I'll also call that a success. And with that, we can head on down to floor number 8. Out of... question mark, because I don't actually remember how many floors this dungeon is. I don't know why, but I think it's like 11 or 12 now. That doesn't have an explicit weakness. And... I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that because I would probably do it wrong and it would probably be really bad. So I'm just not going to try to. Okay. Stun Bite didn't do much. Fire Breath gets blocked and repelled and doesn't do much to anyone else. Blade of Fury hits for decent damage, but yeah, okay. Can we finish every... Okay, we can finish one of those off in one, like, round of attacks. So that's not too bad. Also, Maya really did just dodge that. And 218 damage? Okay, and that just enrages itself. And... okay, it has enough HP to at least take a round of physical attacks. But not enough to really do damage even with rage. So there we go. There goes that. Okay, so Maya needs approximately one more fight. Obviously, if one singular enemy turns up, it might be a bit more. Okay, so there's the way down. I am starting to run a little low on SP. So what I'm gonna do is swap to... yeah, I'm gonna swap to Mithra for Jun, and have him cast Meteorama a couple of times. And with that, honestly, that one singular cast, that one cast is actually enough. That was a ton of healing. Okay, so back to Chronos it is, and away we go. Although maybe I should just use Astoma. Okay, what is this thing weak to? Andromalic, weak to light. Do I have light on anything? I do, for like Nova Kaiser and stuff. Honestly, I think I can get through them with just the AoEs. Because I want to save the like special moves. I want to save everyone's special move for a boss. Like, probably just save it for the final boss, really. For no better reason than dramatic effect. Or at least like an end boss. Like, I want to at least use it on bosses. Like, I feel like it may be a bit, I feel like it might be a little bit overkill to just use it on regular enemies. Use it unless I absolutely have to. You know what? Either way, this should finish them off with Diamond Dust. Or at least come very close to it. There we go. And Maya should probably level up now. Okay, so Maya levels up, Tatsuya is most of the way to another level up, Ikichi's pretty much right next to him on that. And, hopefully we're heading the right way. What even are these things? Okay, let's just go for regular physical. Okay, they go for Giant Fist and Bufu Dying. Okay, so regular physical hits do decent damage. Good to know. Oh, can I just finish off with this? Okay, so they die in a full round of hits. So that's good to know, but I also want to just try all the others. Oh, I remember this thing now. I recognize it. I recognize its name. I recognize its name because I have no idea how to pronounce it. I mean, that doesn't really narrow it down much though, because there's so many demons in Persona and SMT that it's just like, I have no idea how to pronounce this. And Diamond Dust doesn't quite finish them off, but Meraki Dying. There we go. 10 out of 10, and everyone is low on SP again, aside from Maya. And also Jun, but Jun is... Well, Jun is fine, because he's Jun. And Lamat Hall. I know that, like, the bosses start turning up around about now. And I'm pretty sure the first one is through here. Like, I imagine there's, like, one boss per floor for now. And anyway, I should just heal a little bit anyway. So, let's just, use 3 chewing silk, 2... yeah, let's just use 3 for everyone. And give 1 to Jim. Okay, so now let's head on in, because I'm pretty sure this is where the final Longinuses are. Well, the music definitely says they're here. And, pretty much, now we fight the final 4 Longinus robots. However, there's a very important thing here. Okay, yeah. Pretty much because we said they were very close by, well, we found them pretty much immediately. Obviously, the white one is the leader of the Longinus robots. So, we've caught onto Xibalba's secret. Well, no thanks to them we haven't. But we've figured out a general pattern to it. And, okay, first extent of the crisis. No, we ain't game over in here. No chance on that happening. We're definitely gonna win. Okay, so, here's the thing. If you say I'm not so sure, it actually makes this boss marginally harder. So, just because I can, and because I've made this game hilariously easy for the rest of it, I'm just gonna say I'm not so sure. And honestly, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. But hey, we'll see. I've made the boss harder for myself.
underestimate your own strength.
No! You have to believe in yourself!
It's too late now.
Yeah, it actually... Yeah, honestly, I don't think it'll... I really, really do not think it's gonna make much of a difference. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just show... Actually, no, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait until I get all of them, I think. I'll wait until I get all of them and show them together. And it's just over the course of one turn, I think. Actually, no, what I should do here is cast my Magnadine with Lisa, then cast Malaquadine with Ikichi, then cast no, I'll fire Garudine at Longinus number 1, because I'm pretty sure that one has the most health regardless. And I want Maya to swap back to Artemis real quick, and she can cast Diamond Dust. Okay, so we should get good damage out here, I think. Okay, Hydro Boost, no. Maragidine. Okay, none of them are weak to it. Magnadine, none of them are weak to it. That did basically nothing, so that's not really anything to worry about. Okay, Longinus copy, Ikichi can't cast for a few turns. So there goes his Aqua cast. Garudine hits for 179 Diamond Dust. Okay, so the one closest to Maya is weak to ice. That's good to know. Tassia can't move because of the shock stats ailment. Ikichi can't cast because of the Longinus copy. So I'm just gonna keep firing Garudine out at all of them and keep spamming Diamond Dust. That's because, honestly, I'm fairly certain we win. Okay, that's a decent amount of damage to all of them. And Tatsuya I'll be able to move next turn. Ikichi will get his Persona back the turn after, I think. If not, Waves does nothing. Geitzenblitz does very little. And also, 10 out of 10 just getting reflected by basically everybody. I would like to believe at least one of these guys is weak to something here. And actually, let's try nuclear damage. Let's try nuclear. We'll try Malaquadine again. Ikichi can just do a regular attack again. We'll try Garudine on Longinus number 2, and then we'll fire off Diamond Dust again. Because honestly, if nothing else, that one, the one that's weak to... Okay, so the one closest to Jun, like the one on the right by Jun is weak to nuclear. The one on the left after Nehemiah is weak to ice. I imagine one of them is weak to electric. Okay, and Ikichi can cast again, so that's very good. And also 400 damage is a lot. Okay, I can't double check these. And yeah, so they're all level 54, and Longinus number 1 is level 55. I don't think it'll actually make that much of a difference, but, you know, here we are anyway. Okay, so Lisa can cast Mediarama and just patch up everyone a little bit. And then Ikichi can fire off Malaquadine. I'm gonna have Jun swap to Durga. I'll have Jun swap to Durga and try Zeodine on Longinus number 1. And then also just cast Diamond Dust again. And from that, we should be okay. I say we should be okay, like I'm in danger. Like, honestly, oh, wait. Okay, that one also knows how to use Diamond Dust. Okay. That's not great. Thunder Baptism? That's a very cool name for a move, if nothing else. Okay, Nuclear Missile does damage. Will Malaquadine. None of them are weak to Aqua, obviously. But Diamond Dust hits that one again for a ton of damage. And Jun didn't actually get to move this turn. I'll have Lisa cast Mediarama again. Ikichi... Actually, no, I'll have Lisa cast... Actually, no, I'll use a fusion spell. No? I can't use Bane Splash, can I? No. I need 2 waters and a nerf. Okay, so let's have Lisa cast Malaquadine. And then we'll have Ikichi heal himself with a... just a rattle drink, I think. Because they don't do that much damage. I mean, I say that as he's sat there on, like, 1 HP, basically. Like, he is 1 hit away from getting knocked out. And even then, I can just revive him if I need to. So Malaquadine hits, does decent damage to everything again. Longinus copy blocks Maya's persona. They block Lisa's persona as well. Okay, and then two of them went for Maya. If 2 of them, if they'd attacked everyone separately, that could have been a problem. Okay, so the one at the back is weak to electric. The one to its left. So the one to the right. The one closest to Jun is weak to. The one closest to Jun is weak to nuclear. The one closest to Maya is weak to ice. The one furthest away from the party is weak to electric. Wait, I can't cast that because I have whatchamacallit. And also, I don't think I can actually block. Like, I don't think I can actually recover from the Longinus ailment. So I might as well just do regular attacks with these 2 for this turn. And so we'll fire off Malaquadine. And then I'll also fire Zeodine again. And obviously Maya can't do much either this turn. Realistically, I should just have a block, but we're getting good damage out with everyone anyway. Aside from their physical attacks, obviously they aren't going to do a whole lot for me right now. Okay, the MG does a little bit of damage, Also, Tatsuya just blocks it. Okay, so they can cast Nuclear Missile all they want, it only hits Lisa and Akichi. Okay, and Maya can now move again. Well, Maya always could move, but she can actually use her persona again. However, Lisa still can't. And I'm going to have her heal Akichi again. And next turn she should have a persona available. And hopefully we'll be able to actually do stuff. So let's fire off Zeodine 1 more time. And now we'll Diamond Dust again. And hopefully Tatsuya will be able to move soon. I know I could just, like, heal the stats ailment, but... Okay, yeah, he's getting hit with Diamond Dust every turn. Apparently so is Jun. And Thunder Baptism... This is actually starting to look pretty bad. Okay, everyone just got hit with Shark. And it immediately just got healed. I love it when that happens. Okay, so... I didn't really want to have to, but I'm going to use a bead. I'll use a bead to heal Jun. Akichi can use Malaquadine. Actually, does he have a different persona I could use? Mifra doesn't have enough damage, I don't think, on its physical attacks yet. So I guess I'm just going to stick with Hades for this. And cast Malaquadine. Jun can swap back to Kronos, I think. I'll swap Jun back to Kronos. And cast, and I guess cast Heartfelt Prayer. And then I'll cast Diamond Dust again on Maya's turn. And hopefully Tatsuya will be able to actually move next turn. Because he has been denied the ability to move for, like, half of this fight. Okay, everyone's pretty low. Well, no, Tatsuya, Lisa, and Akichi are pretty low. Oh, but, like, Maya and Jun are just there on full health. Okay, I think one that's weak to Diamond Dust should be at least low. Like, that one's confirmed low, but the other 3 are fairly healthy. So, let's use a Miracle Egg on... yeah, let's use 1 Miracle Egg. I don't really want to have to use it, but I'll use it on Jun. Now we can fire off Malaquadine again. Jun still can't do anything because he doesn't have the SP at this exact second to cast, so I'll have to hold off on it for 1 more turn. Now I can cast Diamond Dust again, and we should be able to finish off, or at least come close to finishing off that Longinus. Okay. No. Okay, can Tatsuya move? Tatsuya might be able to move next turn. No shock stars, come on. But Maya's persona got sealed though. Okay, so now we can fire off Freyla again. We can fire off Freyla again. Lisa can't do much, so I'll just have a block. Ikichi can cast Malaquadine. And now, John, buddy, you are star of the show right now. Oh, because you're on full health, full SP. Freyla does good damage to that one. Lisa still can't attack. Mirage, okay. Iron Cannon didn't work. No shock status. Good. Nuclear missile does damage, but doesn't bring any of them down. Malaquadine does good damage. Garudine hits, doesn't do enough. But everyone now has access to... Like, everyone can move again now. So Lisa can patch up everyone with Meteorama. Ikichi can use Malaquadine one more time. Jun can... I'll have Jun use Wing Flap just to see. And then we can also Diamond Dust. And the back three are all low. Like, the three regular... Like, Longinus' 2, 3, and 4 are all low on health now. So we're definitely making good progress. And obviously, we aren't in any danger of losing. Like, realistically, we are in no danger of losing. And also, Ikichi can't cast now because he got... well, obviously because his persona got blocked. Okay, Wing Flap was a waste of a turn. Okay, there's Longinus number... I think that's Longinus 2 gone? Okay, Longinus number 4 is now gone. So I guess I'll just do a regular attack with Tatsuya. I'll have Lisa patch everyone else up one more time. Ikichi can also just do a regular attack, I guess. Jun can cast Garudine on number 3. And then Maya can cast... Let's see if Greedine, let's see how much damage that does. Meteorama patches everyone back up, everyone's safe aside from Ikichi. Mirage is a kind of an annoying status ailment, but it's not too bad. And Tatsuya can't cast anymore because of the Longinus copy. But Garudine hits, doesn't quite finish it off. Okay, Almighty damage does good damage, but doesn't finish off any of them. Lisa and Tatsuya can pretty much just only do physical attacks now. But we can Malaquadine, we can Garudine. Okay, the Longinus number 1 is also now confirmed to be in red health. So it's time to, well, continue to just go for the kill, really. Gaitza Blitz does a little bit of damage, but we are still safe. Hypnotic Waves doesn't do anything to anyone. Nuclear Missile nearly knocks out Ikichi, but we're still safe. Malaquadine, nearly Garudine hits, 152. Diamond Dust, finishes off another one. Okay, I'll have Tatsuya use a Chewing Soul on Lisa. Oh. Okay, I messed that up, but it'll be fine. I know she has the Mirage status effect, but she shouldn't be able to miss an item. Ikichi can still just cast that. Garudine can come through one more time. Diamond Dust can come through one more time. And then Tatsuya can just do a regular attack. Obviously, our physical attacks are going to do nothing to these, well, robots. Okay, Hypnotic Waves does nothing. Gaitza Blitz does a little bit of damage, but it doesn't shock anyone, it doesn't do that much damage. Garudine hits again. And Diamond Dust finishes off... Okay. Okay, we are now clear for the... We are now clear to finish this fight. What moves can I use with this? I think it's... Like, I need to be able to use Jun for it, I think. 2 water skills. You know what, it might not really be worth it, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. So let's just patch Lisa and Ikichi up on this. And then everyone else can just do a regular attack, and I'm gonna try to finish them off with a fusion spell. And if I don't have enough SP for it, I don't have enough SP for it, and I'll look really stupid. But, well, if nothing else, that would be on brand. Then again, it would have also been fairly on brand if I'd actually just killed the boss, like, right before I would have been able to do that. However, now, we can just do that, and then fire off Garudine, and regular attacks should be enough to, well, they'll do like another 100 or so. So let's cast Heavy Rain and see if we can finish it off with this. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but Heavy Rain hits and finishes it off. 10 out of 10 with that. Okay, with that. Oh, we also got a Spirit Rib, whatever that is. We also got 48,928 experience. So that's a ton of EXP. And with that, we've now destroyed all 13 of the Longinus robots. That is all 13 defeated. So, okay, so, how you were unaware John's mother's gone, but, well, John having a bad time. Okay, we need to focus on stopping this father and getting C back to normal. So about secrets, okay, Maya may have, shouldn't say anything just yet, but she'll explain it later. Keep going. Okay, we'll be catching up with John's father soon. Okay, so, haven't seen that in a while, but, okay, so that's that. After we left Samaru 10 years ago, it was shunted from one school to the next. He didn't cause problems wherever they went. So okay, so John always lived with his father. Okay, and his mother never really liked him that much. So we'll find John's father next. Okay. Secrets of Xibalba. And Maya acting a little bit strange. Okay, so, with that, I don't... Actually, no, I'm gonna head back in. I'm gonna head back in and end off the episode here. Yeah, because I don't know if there's an elevator on this floor, or if it's on the next floor, or what. So, and also, we've been going for like, another 40 minutes or so. So, well, I'm gonna call the episode here. Yeah, in this one, we managed to get further into Xibalba and finally dealt with the final 4 of the Longinus robots. In the next one, we'll continue on and hopefully manage to figure more stuff out and deal with a couple more bosses. So, I'll hopefully see you all for that next time. Okay, later.